Okay, guys, so I wanted to give you a little bit of information regarding the Q1 2025 market report here in Dufferin County, and kind of in the GTA as well, because the GTA really does give us an indication of how our Dufferin County system is going to look in the next month, 2 months, or 3 months out. We're usually lagging behind the GTA by, 30, 60 days. So what's happening there kind of comes north, and it will go, from Orangeville all the way to Shelburne and probably in the Dundalk. I don't know if you guys remember what happened in 2021, but multiple offer situations really exploded in the GTA in early 2021, and that multiple offer situation kind of just kept moving north, and I didn't think there was anywhere in Ontario that didn't see that happening. But currently in 2025, so we're 4 years post, explosion in the real estate market, and there's some good news. I've seen some good things happening. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Frank Hanlon. I am with eXp Realty, and I've been working in the Dufferin County area now for about 16 years, selling real estate, and I've been living in this area for almost 40 now. So I've got a pretty good handle on the current situation. And, I buy, sell, invest, and I've got a lot of clients that do the same. So let's talk a little bit about what's happening here in our year over year from 2024, which was a difficult year to say the least, into 2025 and what's happening in our current market. Now, as you can see, this is Dufferin County, and I've got it set for just detached properties. Now, we do have condos in town. We've got some semis. We've got some towners. We've got a few other things, but majority of our homes in Dufferin County, including Shelburne, Grand Valley, and Orangeville, is detached. So I left it in the detached range. And I just wanted to get an idea of what we're talking about in the median list price, just to start us off. Now, in the median list price in 2023, 2024, it was pretty solid at about the 1.1, 1.15 range. Actually, all 3 years kind of started off the same. And as you can see here, the previous 2 years, it kind of stayed stable out until March. And then we saw in 2023, we saw that climb. In 2024, we saw that decline. But at the end of the day, it really kind of leveled itself until we got to November of 2023. And then we saw this big spike. And then in 2024, we saw a dip. And that's where we are currently. So in 2024, the last quarter, December, actually, we were in around the $950 average price for a detached price. And then we went back to about 1.1 in January, and now we're in around the 975 to 980. Now, what does that mean? Let's see what happens now moving on. So we have new listings volume. Now, this is a little bit concerning, but, I just want the buyers to know that there is still some great opportunities out there, and we're going to see that moving forward in the slides. That the buyers, in my professional opinion, I've been doing this a lot of years, I still feel strongly that it is a buyer's a little bit high still, but we still have a fantastic opportunity for the buyers. But let's talk about this slide. So this is the new listings volume. Again, detached homes, Dufferin County, 2023 up until our current March of 2025. Now, you can see what's happening here. This is our March new listings volume. Between 60 and 65 new homes came on the system. Now, if we conversely look to 2024, which is here, so that's the difference. So we've had way less homes come on the market. And we've had, and even in 2020, from 2023 till current. So in the month of March, and again, we started off in January the same way we always do. And everybody knows what's happening and why we're seeing this decline in home starts, in new listing starts. It's because of the U.S., it's because of the Canadian election that's coming up, It's because the U.S. and their tariffs and the questions that are wrapped around that. But again, I have a strong feeling that the next slides are going to give you a little bit more insight onto the excitement that's about to happen. So this is what I wanted to put this in because I wanted you to see what was happening for, somebody listed a house. When you think back to 2021, 2022, somebody listed a house for $1 million and it would sell for 1.4. They listed it for 500,000 and it would sell for 750. It didn't matter where the realtor started. You were getting 15, 20 offers and it was going way above asking. So this is now a little bit more in tune with what we should be seeing. So let's go over here to the 2023 and let's look at what happened. So in March and April of 2023, you could list a house, and this is the percentage of those listed homes that went above asking. We were in almost 30+% of homes in 2023. In 2024, started off the same way. It started to climb. January, we came into, only 10%. And then by the March time, we were into 18, 19% of homes that were being listed were going over asking. Now, we are only in around 12. Now, does that mean that homes have stalled out? No, they're just taking a little longer to sell. But that being said, for, just an indication for the sellers out there, spectacular homes, well kept, maintenance is great, HVAC systems are strong, curb appeal is awesome. Those homes are selling. Buyers are still buying. They're looking for the absolute best of the best because they know that they have the strength to do it. So anyways, let's go on and let's look at our next slide. So this is the percentage below the list price. So you list your house for $1 million. This is the percentage of those homes that are going under that $1 million. And it's getting a little bit better. So it's dropped now. Again, we're in March here. We look at the March, kind of all in around that same number in the last 3 years. Okay. All in around 80% of homes that were listed are going for under asking price. It's just not there. They're not staging it. They are expecting that the same market from 2021 is there, and it's not. The 2021 market is gone, people. Post 2021, this is what's happening. So we were actually at 90, almost 100% of all homes in February were selling under the asking price. Now it's coming down because the sellers are getting smarter. They're listening, they're understanding that the market is taking longer to sell, so they have to do the work. They have to maintain those homes. So that's bringing the homes into more homes that are selling for over asking, and that's a positive. Okay, so now we are at the number of days on the market. And again, detached homes, Dufferin County. This is the days on market. Let's look at 2023. Let's look at 2024. Always in January, it starts off the same. As everybody knows in real estate, it's very difficult to sell a house in January. December and January are very, very difficult months. And let's look across over to here. Look at this. So this is like, it's basically a valley right in the center of the summer. Everybody knows that the fantastic time to start producing your home up for sale is right there in that March area. So we're there. We're right into our spring market. We've always been in our spring market. It's always been a positive market starting in March. April, it's fantastic. But in 2024, we saw this. Now, this is all interest rate adjustments that we were waiting to happen, that didn't happen, and then did happen. And this is basically telling you that the days on market, because, if you think about back in 2024, the slow drip of reduction that the Bank of Canada gave us, a quarter point here and a quarter point there, if they had have maintained a half point every once in a while, then this 2024 would have stayed more like 2023. However, in 2023, you can see this is when the interest rates started to go up. And this is when things started to change. Now we are seeing, again, January of 2025, we saw the average days on market in around 40 to 45, which is good, but it's rapidly reducing. And it actually, you can see here in 2023, which was a positive year in real estate, it was actually it took a little bit longer to see that drop. In middle of January, days on market dropped considerably. It went from 45 down to 30 in about 2 weeks, and now we're down to 20 in March. Now, I did a video going back about 3 weeks ago for buyers and whether or not it was a good time. That was right there. Average days on market was 25 to 30. Was it a good time for a buyer to be out looking? If you had have done your homework, if you had have reached out to me, I would have told you that this is a fantastic time because prices of homes are coming down and we're still in a position where those sellers need to sell. It's been longer on the market. They came out of a very, very difficult fall, November, December of 2024, and then it just maintained, but then it dropped. And now the days on market are 20. So is it still a position for buyers? Okay, let's look at this slide here is the median sales price. So transaction price in Dufferin County. Again, detached homes, Dufferin County, 23 to 25. If we look at, again, it's the cycle is pretty well the same all the way through. And this is the average median price. So this is the actual transaction price, guys. This is not a listing price. This is what the actual property, that detached property, sold for. Is it a good time for a buyer? Come on, look at this. So in January, we started off at just sub 900 average detached price. In February, it went to just around 9. So we were 9 here, 950. And look at this, guys. If you're a buyer right now and the sellers have had their houses sitting on the market, you're going to see this climb in the next 4 weeks. We're going to start to see this average price going up. 2024, look at this. 2023, come on. We're going to be the same as 2023. I feel it. I know the interest rates are going to keep coming down. We have another call on that in April. I think we're going to see another quarter minimum, maybe even possibly a half, depending on if those tariffs hit. But look at this. Are you kidding me? You want to talk about a good opportunity for a buyer to buy a house right now? This is it. This is the active listings in Dufferin County. Now, when we look at, again, I changed this from detached to all because I wanted to be more accurate with our current situation. This is the number of active listings. Look at this. So in 2023, steadily climbed. 2024, steadily climbed. Until we got to September, once the kids were in school and the detached homes were no longer as required because it's always cyclical, right? June, July, the people are looking for the homes because they want to get into a new region for the kids, and then it drops. But look at this. This is our number of active listings in Dufferin County right now in all areas, detached, semi-detached, townhouses, condos. No, this is all residential. This is not commercial. We have active listings starting off fantastic. And this is only going to keep climbing. So for those buyers that are out there, you have the perfect storm for yourself to go out and start looking. The average transaction price is coming down. The listings are coming up, and it's only going to get better. So this is where the good news is really going to hit for us. I think that the positive part of what's about to happen is about to happen in the next 2 months. And again, we are running very closely to the GTA, but we're 30 days, 60 days behind. So this is what's happening right now in Toronto. So this is all properties in Toronto, and you can see that the list price in Toronto has pretty well done the same thing as Dufferin County. Started off in January, went up, and then back down. Now, that's very, very cyclical, as you can see, and then it'll do a little climb again, and then we will see it level off. But here's the exciting. This is the sales above list price. This statistic tells us that the sellers that are putting their houses on the market are seeing that they don't want their homes sitting there for days and weeks and months. So they are putting their houses on the market for the right price. What does that mean for them? We'll check it out. Statistically, in January, so this is the sales above list price. In January, it was only around 25% of homes that were being listed were selling above the listing price. However, look at this. This is now up to 35% of all homes in the GTA. All homes in the GTA are selling above the list price. So those people that are in the GTA that are putting their houses and their condos and their semis and their townhouses on the market are listing them correctly. And they're doing the maintenance and they're doing the work. And the buyers are buying. This is the transaction price in Toronto. This is the average. And guys, this is coming. Just so you know, I've talked about this. I don't know how many times I've talked about this, but is it going to stay? Oh, everybody's waiting for this market crash. Everybody's thinking, in 2025, it's going to be brutal because of the tariffs. Are you kidding me? Look at this. We started off at 800,000. We're almost at 900,000 already for transaction price. This is coming north. This is coming to Dufferin County, Grey County, Simcoe County, Owen Sound, Grand Valley. This is coming. We've got almost 35% of homes that are being listed in the GTA are going above asking. The price of homes in the transaction price is going up and consistently going up. It's already more than it was for the last two. Look at 2023, 2024. 2025 is already there. It's already above the last 2 years. You want to talk about a positive statistic? That's the one. Here's another great statistic. Now, we've talked about days on the market. And what does that do to me as a seller? The longer my house stays on the market, the more difficult it is. That it gets stale, you relist it, you do price drops, blah, blah, blah. Now, when we started off, again, every single January is the same. Always starts and then we have a dip. Oh, but wait. We have a tariff and recession coming for 2025. Come on. Look at this. We started off at, again, days on market. In 2024, we were averaging 27 and a half, 28 days on the market. We started off 26, 27 in January for 2025. Look at this. Come on. This is the GTA. This is all of their residential properties in the GTA for January, February, March. Look at what March did in 2025. It has dropped considerably. Now, is it as positive as it was for 2023 and 2024? No, but it's positive. It's a very nice stat. I like that number. Look at the stats. The stats are showing us some positive feedback. We're going to see some really great things in 2025. I really want to be there for you. I want to help you out. Contact me directly at my cell there, 519-217-2170. Drop me a message on this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. But guys, this is going to be a great year. We're going to see some great real estate production. I have a strong feeling that the sellers are going to be able to get their money, and I have a feeling that first-time buyers are going to be able to get into the market. So reach out. Let's do this.